Elaborate too.
Tí n bá implicate ẹran gate pa àwọn ló sponsor show ìbá ó yẹ kán fún wa lówó. Hello everyone, thank you for joining me on the Upkeep show with Biodun. Today I'm in the studio with my co-host.
Ojo Abisola.
And it's important that I will tell you the topic we are going to discuss today. And then I believe you will be interested to hear this. The relationship in the 21st century, the realities and the flaws. And I have two guests with us in the studio who would be discussing this topic with us. I have from my left.
Hello, my name is Uluwato Biloba Ogunleye, and I'm the General Secretary of Law Student Society, Obafemi Awolowo University.
All right, thank you and welcome to the studio with me. This is Youth Upkeep show with Biodun. I hope you are lorry loads with talks today. And being a law student, I know you'll be vast in talking.
Well,
And from my right.
I am Victoria Odware Fatiregun, 500 level law student.
Wow.
I'm also an honorable of the Law Students Representative Council. I'm also the Lord Chancellor of Victor's Chambers, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife.
Oh, so I'm bringing two lawyers to be lawyers into the studio, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy them in this show. So quickly we'll get into the questions that we have for today. And before we go into that, can you just give us a brief summary of what you understand about a relationship between a male and a female?
well, relationship between a male and a female is of diverse instances or categories. So there are times that the relationship might be casual as friends. It might also be a romantic relationship also. So, but looking at the topic, relationship in the 21st century, the realities and flaws. Now, the reality of what we have nowadays when we talk about relationship is that a whole lot of people, what they want is that they actually have some specification in their mind that this and this and this are the attributes of who qualifies to be my partner or who I want to be in a relationship with. Especially for guys, we are most times moved by sight. Like, okay, these are the physical attributes I
You
want.
to look at the beauty, the
Yes,
shape.
that this person must
But I
be
don't think
fair in
that's wrong.
complexion or any other thing. So, but then
He's actually telling us our taste
I haven't
now.
expressly said that, but then
So viewers,
eventually,
you are listening though. If you are told that can answer, submit your
that's not all.
So
Now
you
beyond the physical, there's a lot more.
Oh, you can please mention.
There's
so
a lot more beyond the physical.
A lot can learn. At least those who are
See,
going to bring
we should be able to hold intellectual conversations together. It's not like we're having conversation. Maybe you walk into a place having conversation and you're saying, mo
You
pa
right.
o.
It's so
What's that?
Wow.
What's that?
So you're actually saying you need a guy that is at least a very intellectual.
Yes, I am quite intellectual. So I need to find this guy that I've been eyeing. The guy now mistakenly comes one day and says, I like you. Or mistakenly comes with the facade of God said, we don't even check it. We don't check it. In fact, we're going to God to come and say, God, is it your will? But in that asking God, we're also telling God that, Oluwa, it must be your will. Oh. It has to be him. Oh. And we're not giving room for God to actually speak to us. So our mind is set. Now, when something happens and we go back to say, God, but you said I can go ahead with it. God not saying no. I didn't. I was silent. Or you are even open to listening to me. So a lot of times we conflict both, and you can't blame human beings. The flesh is also the flesh is willing, but the mind and the soul and God's will sometimes does not look like what we want. Imagine me that like thought I can answer, and God's will is like somebody that is shorter than me. And I'm like,
So
God,
okay,
how?
now if someone that is shorter than you comes to meet you, and it's God's will, because of your human desire,
Beyond,
are you going to
I
accept
said before
it?
that beyond the physical, there's some things I can overlook. Physical is an attraction, yeah, but it is not a deal breaker for me. As long as you're presentable, the physical is not a deal breaker for me. There are other things there are more valuable things more than the physical for me.
Okay, now humans will or God's will. What's your stay?
God's will, but it is hard. Because sometimes God's will doesn't look like it. Even God himself also said that he uses the foolish things of this world to confound the wise.
Wow.
So the God's will a lot of times, let's not lie, does not look like it.
All right. So what's it in your own view?
Well, for me personally, I don't really go strictly with God's will.
Okay.
Because most times I believe that it is what we desire. Even the Bible says that God shall grant us the desire of our heart. So I believe that once I desire something, that okay, this thing, I want this thing, then I'll pray towards it. That God.
But you know that if
Permissive
God
will.
sees the end from the very beginning.
Well,
So now if you are saying that this is your will, but God knows that this will is going to be harmful to you, God will not want to give you that. But if you use your strong head like Jonah to go after your own will, he will find a way to bring. God loves us so much that he will find a way to bring us back on track. Now we might not come back pure, we might come back injured.
Definitely.
well, to that you are right. But what I believe that we can add to it is that God, okay, this is what I want.
Let
God.
my will be
Make
your
my
will.
will your
Make
will.
my will your will.
Apart from that, me, I used to add a prayer like, if it is not going to work out, just don't let it be. That's just it.
But sometimes it
nothing
comes
is by
to be.
force.
Sometimes it just happens probably to see the kind of person you are. If you're going to take it the way it is.
No, sometimes that prayer can be very dangerous when you say, God, even if it's remaining 1 minute to get married, it's because you ask for a sign. But you are closing your
Actually.
eyes to all
what
these
the
signs.
signs?
You can't see it. Your friends are telling you. The Holy Spirit is ministering to you, but you have to go there like, irony. The person will change. God, you know that. No, now. The person that you are not offering me on the other side, it's not it now. God, we cannot be doing like that.
Okay.
Wow.
So all of us do the permissive will of God anyways.
Actually.
So, but at the end of everything, I still believe that once you want something, apart from relationship self, most times we pray towards things that we want, even apart from relationship, that God, I want this thing. So it is still applicable to relationship also, that I like Sister Odrayo.
Why am I
God.
the example?
Maybe it's trying to.
God,
Why am I the example?
Something
open the eyes of our understanding. I let her be mine. So it's still applicable no matter what you want in life. And there's always an adage that is that once you want something, go for it. So even if it's
People that got married earlier in life, probably at their 30s or at their late 20s. So, how do you think we youths can curb this kind of things in our society today? The high rate of divorce in our society that is rampant among young marriages.
okay. Well, as we have said before, that there is high rate of divorce in marriages nowadays. So, and like I've said before also, that many people, what they tend to do, or what really happens most times, is that they look out for the attributes and qualities they want in their potential spouse. That's what they do most times. And if they are able to get this, they are fine with it. That's on one hand. On the other hand also, they look out for red flags that, okay, these are things that I cannot condone in marriage. So for the attributes, if you want some particular things from your spouse, that, okay, I want this person, especially for men, if you want your spouse to be well endowed and all those things, please try as much as possible to get married to somebody that is well endowed, so that you not regret it at the end of the day.
It's true.
If that is what you want.
So you
true.
don't
Yes.
marry someone that you don't like today.
Yes.
You like today and tomorrow you start changing
And now,
your
so
mind
that
about it.
you not start questioning yourself that why did I even get married to this person? This is not my taste and all those things. So look out for the things you want. That, okay, these are the things I want. Then for the part of red flags also, For red flags, I've said it before that many people, what they do is that they look out for just red flags that, okay, this is what I cannot keep up with when I'm in a relationship with somebody. However, they forget to look out for the red flags in their own life also. They forget to work on themselves. And the most important thing about when we are single is for us to actually make use of that period to work on ourselves. But many a times, people totally forget that part. They are only moved by what they see on movies that, is love, oh, this and this and this. Love is Korean movie.
If they are fond of watching Indian movies, you see different kinds of love.
So they forget normally to work on. They forget that there are some particular attitudes that they have that is also a red flag to people, and they are not working on it at all. They used to forget that they themselves, they are red flags. They are not working on it in any way, but they are always quick to question that, okay, this is red flag, I cannot work with this and this and this. So people should always work on themselves. If you want a particular thing, if you want a particular attribute, especially physically, in your man or in your woman, go for it.
Just go for it
Try
instead of trying
to get married.
Change your mind later on. Let me hear your view on that question. I mean, divorce rates. How do you think youths can cope that before going into marriage?
The question is quite tough. Remember you were saying something about those getting married, they are the ones that get divorced.
Yeah.
It's a lie. Some people get married at the age of 40 and 5 years into marriage they get divorced.
Wow.
So it is not a matter of getting married early or not at all. There are different reasons why divorce happens. Sometimes we are blind or deaf to the signs.
He spoke about attributes now. Your
I was
personal
going
self,
to say that.
yourself.
Yes. So sometimes we are blind or deaf to the signs during courtship or friendship with this person. Now you yourself, maybe there's a particular thing everybody complains about in yourself, but you think that, in this age of this my generation, they will tell you, and that's what they are saying. That's who I am.
Zodiac sign.
No, that's why I am. If you are nonsense, who wants to stay with nonsense? Nobody. So if you get married to 10 people, they will leave you. They don't leave you. They'll probably abandon you at home and just be a wife in the house. You be a furniture. You part of the furniture in the house. I have no.
I think women don't do that. They'll prefer to take care of their home no matter how the man or men, no matter what men comes up with.
No. It is my generation. They will tell you that's why I cannot stay with Oshi. My generation is even fast to do divorce. It's those days that mommies will tell you, well,
that's my view anyway.
Yes, I agree with you that the women
they'll
make
try
up
to take
the
care
house.
of their home.
But at the same time, imagine you're staying alone. You have a cleaner that takes care of your house and all that. But keep frustrating that cleaner. Will she keep coming back? No.
What? For love's sake, she might decide.
Actually,
I think it's a two-way
some people
thing.
can stay
I
for
know people
love.
that stay. Some people that stay in abusive relationships, for instance, they stay for different reasons. I've met people that stayed in abusive relationships. I have been in one.
Wow.
People
You
stay
still
in
tell us
abusive
about
relationships for different. Some people you can't blame them because from where they are coming from, either their mom beats their father or their father beats their mother. So that is what they are used to. They don't know any other normal.
Yeah,
that is their normal.
They believe it's.
So if she marries, she believes she has to rule her husband also. But as the Bible says, wife submit to your husband, husband love your wife. I think it's a reciprocal thing. If I love my husband,
You should love back.
No, if I respect my husband, no, not love back. Bible did not say love. Bible said it like this. Wives, submit to your husbands. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. Now, if I respect my husband, and for men are very egocentric. If I respect my husband, and men translate respect to mean love.
Actually.
If I respect my husband, the way he wants to be respected, automatically, it's going to show me it's going to treat me like a queen I am.
Sure.
Some people want to, I'm a queen, I'm a princess, but you don't act like one, you act like a witch.
But
In
you
fact,
just said something
you are worse than
about
a witch.
respect.
Yes.
It's what men want. And
Now,
if you
respect-
give them respect, they will give you love.
Respect.
I think-
If you love me, I'll respect you.
No, they
It's
want it the
two-way.
other way
No,
around.
hold on. It's two-way. The same way I said, if I respect you, you love me. if
you love me,
I respect you. There is no way. Some people are very unreasonable. Apologies, but if you love me, the way I want to be loved,
do you mean
it is
all men are
automatic.
unreasonable?
I'm saying some people, male and female. I am not.
Because I don't know. I want to start fighting.
I am not being gender biased here.
I want to defend
I am
my
trying
gender.
to balance.
I need to support
Which
you.
one should come first?
I am trying to
Come
balance.
first, actually.
I'm trying to balance the gender. There is no way if I keep respecting you and you don't love me.
There's no way you will respect me. I won't
Yeah,
show
that
love.
It's a lie. They are unreasonable people.
Actually,
As much as they are reasonable
Actually, they are
girls, they are reasonable ladies and reasonable men.
Mm-hmm.
There are some ladies that you show love to and they still will not respect you.
Do you
Now
know?
respect differs.
wait,
Are you
Biodun.
saying some people regard submission as subservient?
Do you know respect comes with you not shitting on?
Yes, definitely. That's
Yeah.
respect.
That's
That's respect
part of
on both
respect.
ways.
Yeah.
And there's something on submission. There's an example I use for people when I talk about submission. The example is this.
But a lot of girls,
Let-
a lot
no,
of
let-
ladies
let me
shit
give
on
you
their
this.
men.
Let me give you this. It's never about
That's
cheating.
disrespect.
This example is never about
cheat
cheating.
most, though, if it is
No.
that one.
The women cheat more.
No.
Women
It's
cheat
men
more.
that cheat
Women
most.
cheat more.
You have a lady who will
Women
be calling you day and
cheating
night,
more.
be
Women
giving you
cheating
everything
more.
you want, and will still be shitting on
Women
you.
cheat. Women cheat more.
As far as I know, a guy,
Women
a
cheat
guy will
more.
still want to defend his integrity. no
It's
matter-
a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie, Joe.
But moving on.
Men cheat more. It is men that
I was
cheat more.
trying to say something. I was trying to.
Men
Alright,
cheat
go
more,
ahead,
actually.
go ahead.
So I have this example I give on submission. So now imagine a married couple. Yeah, let's say for instance, Sister Bisola and Jega are married. For instance.
What? They are married, sure.
For instance.
Sure.
And Bisola wants to travel. She wants to go for a 2-week vacation. She has been stressed. She doesn't have the money to go.
You know my
So she goes to meet her husband. Oko mi, olowo ori mi, ale nobody, darling me. They fit travel.
Almost Lori.
And he's like, and you know you need the money from him. And he's like, no, now hold on. Let me go on my week leave also. We can travel together. And she doesn't travel because now she's not traveling because she doesn't want to travel, but because her money does just travel. She's her husband. Now Stabisola is, and don't know is independent. She has the money. She has millions in her account. She just go on a vacation. She wants to meet her husband. Nobody, and I want to travel. I've been stressed. My work just gave me this leave, and I want to go to so place, for like 1 week or two. And husband says, why don't you hold on? Let me go on my annual leave also and go together.
So we'll go together.
Now, Bisola agrees not to go. 2 scenarios. She has the money to go, but she says, I'll commit and you can do it, and I don't mind also waiting. I'll defer my leave to when it's ready. That's submission. The first option is not submission. She's not going because her money is with her husband, not because she's submitting to him.
Please, no. I think it's not only me that did not get that.
Oh, should I
Why
start
would
again?
you assume?
Should I start
Eh?
again? So the
Not
first,
for yourself.
so the first example was Bisola wants to travel on a vacation.
Yes.
She doesn't have the money to go. She has to get the money from her husband.
Yes.
Now she goes to meet. Her husband says, no, hold on. She holds on because she doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Second one, she has the money to go, but my husband says, hold on. And they try to, they come to a compromise of, okay, I can hold on for so days.
Yes.
They come to that middle ground and she holds on. That's submission.
That's submission.
Yes,
The second one I understand.
Second one is submission. I'm saying the first one is she's not going because her husband is with the money. Oh, that's Nimalo. Because what have Malo
Do
no.
you get?
Do you understand?
That's submission.
No, that's not submission.
No, she knows
My
that the
husband
money is
has
with the
the money.
husband.
No,
Wait,
I don't
he
have
has
the money to go.
Okay, now.
That's not submission.
Like the
Do you
analogy
understand?
you gave. Wait.
That's not submission.
Wait, Biodun. Jega
Jega,
has
you,
the money.
Jega, you understood my analogy.
He has the money.
Yeah.
Which one is submission? The
Bisola-
first or second analogy?
Bisola wants to go.
Actually.
The first is not submission.
Wait,
She's
Bisola wants
dependent
to
on you
go.
for the money. That's why she's not going.
No. Bisola wants to go.
Yes.
But the husband said, I have the money. She knows the husband has the money. But he goes to the husband and he said, Ogbeni, you can't go. Because I'm not going.
The husband says,
See,
hold on.
you can't go because I'm not going.
That one is pride.
And
No,
Ogbeni-
the husband doesn't
They are
say
saying
because
it that way.
Okay,
because
he
They are
doesn't
saying
because
it that
I'm not
way.
going.
no, he's saying because they say
Even if he
hold
said
on.
because I'm not going, it's still submission.
You understand that?
Because a lady
not.
who wants her home to be built, to be strong,
she's submitting
would submit
because
to anything,
she has
even if it is
hold
a
on,
stupid thing.
she has a condition to submit in the first instance.
Oh,
Do you
because of
understand?
the condition.
Because
That's
of the
why
money.
you think it's not
It
submission.
is not perfect submission. The second
You,
one,
you just put another phrase.
the
Yeah,
second
actually.
one is us saying, my husband said, I have the money to go.
Well,
I can
I'm not
send
going
school.
to agree with
My
you on
husband
the
is saying,
first.
Oh, the first one is not.
The first
Do you
one
understand?
is in two
Understand my
ways,
point.
actually. It's
First
actually
one is in two
She
ways.
could have submitted because of her husband, and in the second, in the other way around, she could have submitted
Mine
because.
is-
Well,
she
that's
was
fine.
married
No,
to
no.
us.
In
That's
as much
fine.
as-
I don't have a choice. My draw on.
But the question that the question that brought us into your two analogy is the fact that divorce rate is high.
See,
And
it's going to get higher.
do you know the
is getting
first?
higher.
Do you know? Okay, now let me ask you this question: which of the two analogies that you bring on this table would lead to divorce?
Now the first
The
one, she
first
says
one.
if she says if I did two, if she did the two,
Now
because the
you
second one she
just
says
go
mo
back
lọ́wọ́ mi
to
lọ́wọ́ I
it.
can go.
Yes.
Mo fẹ́ bí mo kọ̀, I will go. Ṣe mo mi ni.
The first one, the second one would easily lead to divorce because if you said wait till I get my vacation. Now you know, ladies today have friends. I know you have friends that my friend is going on now. Tomorrow is Valentine, and this show is a Valentine special show. Now, my two friends. I'm a lady now. My two friends are going on Val. They are going to no, they can't go to Turkey because of the. They are going to let me say wherever. I can't put my mind on any place now. London or Dubai. And your husband said,
Or
"Oh,
Ife.
babe, wait."
Ife.
If a grand resort.
If a grand resort.
Wait till I have my own vacation so that we can go. This year he said the same thing. Next year he said the same thing. The third year he said I should wait. And on 3 consecutive times, my friend left to Dubai without me.
Hold on, it's Valentine.
Well, in
You
that
have
case-
your husband. Your husband comes first.
Well, in that case, I feel the husband is not being considerate.
No, hold on. If the first time
That-
your husband
well,
says it for
well,
me,
that
and
one
the
would
second
easily
year you
lead
want to
to
go, you know
divorce.
you want to go.
Rather than the
You want
first
to
one,
travel with
who
your friends on
submit because
Valentine's Day.
husband said,
You can't be
"Don't
telling
go."
me you want, even as a girl, you must not come to me the night before and tell me traveling with my guys
On Valentine for Val.
tomorrow morning.
It's not
Tomorrow
possible.
morning, how now? If you are married, even Bible says you leave your father and your mother and cleave to your wife. Same thing goes for the wife. If we are married, your first date for your Valentine should be 2 of you. For whatever reasons you guys can't go out on that day, work, whatever. Okay, the weekend we'll have our own dates. Your first priority after yourself is your partner.
Okay.
After God, it's God. In fact, my mother makes this joke at home, and I'm like, I'll do some things when I get married. She's like, if you get married and you do it, and I see you, and I said your husband likes it, I don't have a say. So your priority should be your partner, not your friends.
No, what I'm trying to say. No, you know, this thing is real. Now
Yes,
we are
it
coming into
happens.
practical. You know, we are talking about realities and flaws today. Now, we have ladies, even in courtship or in dating, you have 2 friends. You have 2 friends. Your husband is the third.
Why was
My husband
it?
should not be the
I'm
third.
just trying to
I know
say.
it happens, but my husband should not be the third.
Relationship, I mean, I'm sorry for using the husband. I mean, maybe your guy. Maybe because I'm saying husband is going to, it's becoming too formal. You have 2 friends. Oh, let's even put it into marriage. You are married. You have old-time friends that you have been together even before you're married. These are what people are doing. Women.
Yes,
There are men.
men also.
Okay, no. Maybe we should
Wait.
do it like this. Do it this way.
They-
Don't make
wait,
it
let
a
me just-
Valentine.
let
Don't
me-
make it a Valentine travel. Maybe because you're using vow.
Vow.
Because for vow you should go.
You
for
Your
should go for your
partner
loved ones.
should come first.
So you can use maybe like
Wait,
something
okay,
else. Maybe
a
they're just
vacation.
going for hangout.
Normally, a lady or a woman would like to go on vacation with friends.
Yes,
We don't
but I
know
can't be
it.
telling my husband a day
That's how-
before. I can't be telling my husband a day
Okay,
before.
let's rule out a day
It's not just a
before.
day
Respect now,
Not just a
before.
day
It's not just a day
now.
before.
Arifini.
It's not just a day
Now
before.
you are
Even
coming
husband
back
should
to
not
the
be
2
telling the wife
analogies.
a
That's
day
why I
before.
put that
Arifin
forth.
now.
Okay,
I know
let's
I'm
leave
not
that.
So
Let's leave that for now.
with the case of divorce, it's going to get worse. Let's not lie to ourselves. And funny enough, the things that causes divorce in marriage, when you look at them, are things that what did you guys talk about during courtship? My generation is concerned about the shawarma. Oh. The things we're supposed to talk
You're
about,
not
start talking
talking.
about it. My
They don't
generation,
talk
my
about
generation
how
wants to
do
eat
we
shawarma
go
every
about
day.
this.
People don't talk about parenting. You don't talk about finances in
That's
marriage.
the problem. That's
And
the high rate.
most people
That's the
date to
cause.
break up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Because you're not dating with the goal of marriage. If I can't marry you, I can't date you. Might not end up in marriage for 1 or 2 things. But if I don't see that end goal, I
Marriage,
cannot even
I-
date you at all. If not, I'm dating to break up. Why am I now crying at the end? See, those that they come and propose to and they will not start. I was not expecting it. What
Well,
do you
let
mean?
me let me give this example. Maybe you're going to have something to say. I would like Jega to say something on it. Now, I have a friend who said, my fiancé don't talk to me. He's not the kind of guy that likes to talk. he's not the kind of guy that like to like some guys are reserved.
Okay.
Like they don't talk too much.
Okay.
They just believe that let me do what is right with you, and it's cool.
Okay.
But then this lady wants someone who can talk for 1 hour with her on phone.
Press God.
Does it talk to other people?
So now, what she now do? Sometimes she will go to the guy like, please, you don't give me this, but I need it. Will you permit me to talk with other people who are talking to me?
I'm saying, does the guy talk to other people?
No, I said he's a reserved kind of person that he doesn't.
Like that's who he is.
He is.
Voila.
He be like this,
So he's the kind of guy that he is. He doesn't talk.
I
He doesn't
know
like
it.
to interact. He's not the kind of person that interacts.
Eh?
You can't sit for 1 hour and be talking, gisting. You know the kind of gist that ladies like was that, that my friend. See the kind of clothes he wears to church. you can imagine. And they can talk that for about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. But this guy is not the kind of person like that.
You know, I
Now,
actually saw
the
that
lady-
post online. That the guy was like, I know the names of everybody in my friend's place of work. I know Tom. I know.
So and the problem now is the guy don't do what his fiancé needed. Now
Báwo náà ṣe pàdé to start with?
the love.
God's
God's will. Now the lady now results in confiding in another
Voila.
friend, which is an opposite sex.
Okay.
Now, what is your justification
Ah.
about that case?
Well,
What we call friends. You said something earlier that you have a friend, which is a male. If I date
As
you, I will have problem
as
with
a
that.
single, I said it as a single. I
Okay,
did not
now.
say it as somebody in a relationship. I'm in a relationship. My first friend.
But he's a guy. He's a male friend.
My boyfriend has the best friend that is a female. Yeah. What is she best friend that cannot best friend?
Exactly.
Okay, so just
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Okay, so like we have been discussing before, that there are some things that we look out for generally in our partner and all those things. So if you cannot cope with somebody that cannot talk, that cannot confide in you, that finds it difficult to pour his mind or her mind to you, then if you cannot cope, then you should not go into that relationship.
Wait.
For starters.
I think we are missing something now.
Okay.
There's a place of love.
Okay.
There's a place of love in all these things we are talking about.
How did
We're
they fall
talking
in
about-
love, Gaga?
No, it might not be that the lady might not get to know that is that kind of person. As a guy, if I
What
want
makes you
something,
fall in love
if
in
I
the
want
first place?
something, I can go to any length to
There's
get.
That's why you
there's
should
a
go to
limit.
any length to
To
tell
please-
your partner.
There's a limit. There's a limit to how much you can pretend.
There's actually something that keeps
there's
you
this thing-
falling in love with
there's this
somebody.
thing that guys
I be
do.
growing
There might
in
be
love.
not just guys, that
what I
women
said,
also
there
do.
might be other things
After
that
they
ladies
catch you,
saw.
after they feel like they've had
But
you,
this
they
is
stop
what
doing what
you
they
want.
did, what they were doing to get you. Make it make sense. Do you understand? Like after they think that they've gotten this person, girls too do it. They've gotten this person, and they stop doing what they did or what they were doing that made them get this person in the first place. It doesn't make sense. You're supposed to keep the fire. I understand that you don't feel like it every day. It is normal. You can't feel like all that butterflies and gish gish every day. But for instance,
at least-
as much as you are reserved, even if you want somebody, I don't know somebody that is loud to do, but like even if you are reserved, what's a me sorrow now?
Beg the guy should go.
Me,
and
you
work
come
on
out
himself.
everybody sorrow or come BBC radio, but you talk to me now. Why are we in the house together? Stop it.
I mean, we are spending it.
Well, I think you did not see it from my own point of view.
If
But
that is
I
you,
got-
if
I-
you are the
No,
you are
I'm
the
not the
example
one.
here,
I think there's
What
another
change
question.
though?
No, I do talk,
That
actually.
you
You
now
should know I
confiding
talk.
in a friend. What should you do about that, right?
Yes.
Well, I think to an extent,
That cannot
I don't
be me
think
anyway,
the person
so
is at
don't
fault.
think it's
The
me.
man
But there are
pushed
just
out.
sometimes that you need to talk to somebody,
That's
and you know
right.
your partner is all ready to listen.
You did not
And you
get the
can't-
kind
you
of
can't
talk
keep
I'm saying.
things in your
This
mind
thing is
forever.
real, and these are what guys.
I
ladies
want to talk
face
to
in their
somebody.
relationship.
You want to talk to someone,
When it
right?
comes to normal talk, when it talks,
I'm
comes
not talking
to
of normal talk, I'm
normal
like deep
talk,
conversation.
the
My husband
guy
doesn't want to
is
listen.
interested. But coming into
Gist.
this thing, like this thing that can last
No.
for
Oh, you don't
See.
want to gist, right?
oh, 1 hour, 2 hours. I'm not the kind of person.
Let me tell you something. If you don't want to listen, I will say it. I will keep saying it.
Thank
But
God
it
you
will
said
get
you'll be saying
boring,
it.
though.
So
I know what's
It will
funny.
get
I know
boring
what's
because
funny.
If he's not responding, it actually gets boring.
But you know a couple of times, girls just want to rant. We don't even want to say anything after.
Actually.
When I finish, shout me. I'm
You're
fine.
Well, there are times like that.
I'm not looking for you to give me a
There are times like
solution.
that, actually.
I just want to say.
You just want to talk.
listen.
You just
I
want
come
to
back from
have
work.
the attention.
To bury nǹkan tí kinní kan ṣe
Ah,
iṣẹ́ mi lénìí. When I finish, like, shut it down. My dad is very gentle, but it's my
Some will
mom.
get annoyed with that.
No, it's supposed
Like,
wait,
Look, I've said
you
everything.
tell me shotito. Why we say shotito? You must comment.
That's it.
But my dad is very quiet and reserved. You know my dad is.
Me, I'm the
My
kind
mom will
of
talk.
quiet
When my mom
and reserved
finishes, my
person.
daddy will sit down there and listen. From about shaitan.
That's annoying.
Yeah, that's actually like I still prefer that.
That
I
response
still
is
prefer
It gives me a
annoying.
vibe of you are listening. No.
I be that.
So after like 2 days, I'm like my daddy just remember her by flash. Shaking it, leni. So you get what
So it was conversational now. It's conversation
Well,
now.
you just
Yeah.
get it. You just get it.
Yeah.
That one is still
Just
actually
get
But I'm not saying please if not there'll be problem because I'll be carrying my gist to another boy or another girl.
Oh,
Which is I will not even after normal gist, the person starts to hear confidential things.
of course.
Which is not supposed to be.
In a relaxed
It's supposed to be my first gist partner. If I cannot gist with you, who am I gisting with?
Okay, so
who are you
don't worry.
gisting
The
with?
guy will be listening, so you should change. Maybe and if it's me, after what you said, I'll try and change. So, Bisola, go ahead.
Okay, actually I have a question, and my question goes to Odun.
Okay.
As a lady like this, no, I think Toby should answer, but then both of you can answer.
Okay.
So as
No,
a lady,
wait. Don't let them start fighting about it.
We
they
can't
will not fight.
We
They will
can't
not
fight.
fight. Actually, they will not fight. It goes to a lady more, cause to me, I feel guys don't really go on a date with ladies when they're in a
Is it
relationship. But then like ladies like this thing, like actually there's this guy that's asking me out, so he's asking me on a date, should I go? Do you think he's right? Yeah, in a relationship,
So-
and a guy is taking you out on a date.
Now,
Is it right?
Now, for one, I think by every standard ramification, apologies to everybody and nobody. You are very stupid if you are going on a date with somebody else and you have a partner. Boy,
It's
or
a
girl.
stupid idea.
I'm sorry.
I think I support that.
Because make it make sense now. Now from clap and that's the start. You go on a date, Lenny. You now remember that my friend doesn't take me on a date too. This boy is more caring. And trust me, you always meet people that you think are better than your boyfriend or your partner. You always meet people. But there's something that will keep you going. And you know that's when you now start comparing your boyfriend to that person. You now go and say, and Toby, and let's go. I know your boyfriend is not a date kind. He likes maybe indoor dates, not outside dates. And you're like, Toby, let's go. And he's like, where is this not starting from? Maybe I did this for 3 years. And he's like, what's going on? Now. And he's like, no. And he's trying to reason like,
Okay, so I think we get that. I think it's
So
not
it's very
right.
stupid,
It's
though.
not right.
It's all right.
Okay.
It's not right.
Yeah. So to me personally,
Is it right?
I actually buy the idea of what
Okay.
Odun said.
So because of our time,
it's
let
not
us.
right. It's not actually right. But then, there are times that
There's exception.
Yes,
There are exceptions.
Opposite sex.
Yeah, there are times
Guys
that,
are naturally jealous.
Well,
But
You
I
can't
think
do
there
it
are
with me.
actually
See,
two exceptions.
If you are my babe and you are listening,
I
you
know.
can't do it with me, yo.
Girls are jealous too, please.
My jealousy.
Except
is
if we can understand for their work dates. I mean, they are not.
Sure. That one is general,
Yeah.
organizational, anything,
know
work
that.
channel, anything.
But I'm not
But then when
saying-
it comes to personal, there's Val tomorrow
Except
because
it's,
I'm going to be at
personal.
work, and you said, "Oh, can I go out with one of my?"
No, that one
me
is
also
that
go.
one. That
You
one
can
is
go
more.
now.
Don't come back.
Go.
No, but don't come back.
Let's
My own go.
I'll go.
Don't come back. Don't just come back.
All right, let's wrap up with this.
Just go
Let's
like
wrap up
that.
with this. Thank you for our viewers at home. Thank you for joining us on the Upkeep show with Biodun. I have in the studio with me my co-host Abisola and our guests Toby and Odunayo. Thank you for being with us for a while now, and we're about to be wrapping up on the show. This is a Valentine Upkeep show with Biodun, and I hope you're going to enjoy yourself tomorrow while the due day come. So finally, at what age do you think someone should get into a relationship? Like, in our country now, it is 18 plus.
Right.
And do you think it's right for an 18-years-old girl to go into a relationship?
Well,
Okay, Biodun.
Well.
Odun.
I won't say it's wrong and I won't say it's right. Because I have life examples. My mom's best friend got married at 21. Had her first child at 22.
Wow.
My roommate's mom got married at 20. and they're
And
happily
the
married.
marriage is strong.
Yes, they're happily married. In fact, more than how many years in marriage? Now, a lot of times, as much as age, I mean, at least be an adult. That's one basic thing here. A lot of us
At
are
what
grown
age do you
children.
justify adulthood? Adulthood starts from
At 18, you're an adult.
18 years.
18 actually.
At 18
Nigerian
you're an adult.
constitution.
18 is still in. If you're talking about teenagers class in church, 18 years old girl
18
is
in the
still.
Nigerian
18 can
palace.
get married. though.
18
In
is an
Nigerian
adult.
constitution, 18
Now,
is
if you
an
want to
adult.
move it forward, you say 21, but you say 18 is an adult.
Okay.
You know what you're doing. You know the left from your right. But I'm
Actually.
saying the age is something, but a lot of people are grown children. If you know what I mean. A lot of people are 30, but in their mind, in their actions,
15.
And
they
their
are
thinking.
12.
Wow.
They'll do something and be like, you know.
Actually,
So I
Danny.
think you have to be mature financially, mentally, psychologically, emotionally. You have to be ready. You have to mature in different phases of your life.
Okay.
And take care of yourself so that you can make sure to bring somebody else into
You'll be able to
this.
take care of other
somebody
people.
else.
Okay, so for me too, I believe that there is no particular age restriction to when you can get married. So far you have attained adulthood, that's 18 years. But there's a caveat to it, and the caveat is my own philosophy of life, like the way I see life. And irrespective of the fact that I'm a Gen Z or all those things,
Yeah, no.
once I give birth or once I have my own children, right from when they are very young, even a toddler, I'll try as much as possible to be involved in the type of people they move with, so that
Like,
it will be able to-
can you really do that?
You can
yes,
try. Before,
yes, I will try.
can try.
You can only try.
Yes, I will
You
do
can
that.
at least make your
personally.
own
I will
Do
effort.
try
you
my
know?
best
Do you know we have
to create an
children
impression
of
in them?
good parenthood who end up in
And there's always-
mixing with
there are always
bad
children
guys
of
because
perdition.
influence of
There are always
There are
an
always
exception.
children.
But we will still know
So-
that we are
you try
actually
your
Try
At
your
least
best.
you
best.
lay
rather
God.
than
And trust
not
me, even
trying
those
at all.
children, you will see the trait of Ilewe, not Jadi.
Mhm.
Actually.
rather
Okay.
than not trying.
So,
All right.
So-
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you very much
And
for having us.
Like
Your-
tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day for people who are in a relationship, and I think they are going to.
Not for all of them. oh.
Some of them will be writing exams. Some of them will be in classrooms. Some of them will be. I think there are a lot of places in town that
Restaurants.
people can attend to enjoy their life, and people really say, as in, love matters in everything you do. When it comes to relationship, I think that love covers.
no.
Actually,
Well, I didn't ask you to the this is agree or disagree.
I just wasn't there for having. I'm sorry, it was
everything in love,
reflex.
I
I think
It
true
was
love.
very reflex.
I
No,
think true love covers
No.
At
everything.
all, at all,
no,
at
love
all.
can never be enough to start with. There are times you don't feel the gish gish every time now.
It's
Let's
not the,
lie.
this is the love about
The love
the
is it's part of the gish gish.
Love is part of
See,
the gish gish.
you can't. There are times that you are
I think
married
these
and
ladies are mean with. You've started
you love this
subscribing to their
person.
philosophy.
You love this person, but there's this day in the marriage like you just tell like I want a break. So that's those times. Love is not what keeps you going.
Actually.
Other things, but the
So
love.
what do you think? What do you think keeps them going if it's not love?
Other times, the part of this man has been a good person to me. The part of
It's
this
still
marriage.
out of love.
Hold
No,
on,
it's
no.
not.
Okay, so maybe I made a
Where
mistake
you are
of asking
seeing it.
you to give a definition of love.
I'll give you the definition of this book of Galatians chapter 5.
But
Because everything around the scripture
See,
tells you that love is
kind, love is patient,
everything. Love
See,
is
as much
everything.
as love overcomes all, it is a conscious effort. It is not automatic.
Okay.
It is a conscious
You're not in
effort
love,
to
right?
want to love this person. And there's something I tell people every time. Sorry, I'm taking your time.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Yeah, I talk about the 5 love languages: acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time,
And
quality time, receiving gifts,
then,
physical touch.
encyclopedia
Now,
of
if I
love.
speak words of affirmation and you speak receiving gifts, if I speak words of affirmation to you, you appreciate it, but you don't see it, you don't get it. Do you understand my point? Like, yeah, I'm speaking my love language to you, not yours. It's like speaking Yoruba to an Igbo person. They don't
And
understand.
that's where mutual understanding should come in. If they understand themselves, they will be able
Some people
to
will still
understand
speak their love language because automatically you believe your love language.
See,
is the
there
person's
could
love
even
language.
be a misconception why you are trying to show me. Me, I gave you gifts you did not appreciate, and you said you love me.
Most people that do receiving gifts, they like they will
Voila.
you collect the gift and tell you
Hey,
thank
now
you.
you forget to say
Down.
thank you.
What
Yeah,
she
man.
wants,
Like,
what she wants
in
might
my
be
mind.
that word of affirmation. She made her hair and she wants your hair looks really nice. and
Stop
she's
that.
over the top for the rest of the day.
Oh, it might escape my mind to tell you that you have
Why
a nice
will
outfit.
it escape
Like
your mind?
I said,
Why
someone
will
sent.
it
Okay,
escape
wait,
your
wait,
mind?
wait.
I
Someone
just
sent
made
a
my
question.
hair. It's escaping your mind.
Someone sent a question. Someone sent a picture to me yesterday, being a Sunday. You could have been guessing who that person is. So he sent a picture. Well, thank you for joining us on the Youth Upkeep
Camera,
show. See you next time.
Let's consider our